Hello, Page Sixers. You are wondering what it's like to live like a real housewife of Orange County for a day. So follow along. We are taking you on an adventure for 24 hours so you can walk in the heels of a housewife in real life. We're visiting the iconic spots you've only seen on TV and giving you the access that only Page Six can give. I am on my way to Thousand Steps Beach. This is where Tamra Judge and Heather Dubrow like to get their workouts in. It's a walk or a run down memory lane back to fan favorite scenes. We are going to the key spots. Now I'm going to one of the most, if not the most, iconic OC lunch spot, Javier's. Remember last season at Javier's? Yikes. How could fans forget Gina and Shannon's fight about the Dubrows? And what about the quiet woman? This is the place where Shannon Beador iconically said,
"This isn't my place, you f***ing bitch!"
The ladies were right. A sub in the sauna hits that much harder. One thing about these OC housewives is they love to get their fitness on. So I'm gonna start my day with a little bit of yoga, and I'm here at Devi Rebel Yoga, which is actually owned by the newest orange holder herself, Jennifer Pedranti.
I took my first hot yoga class 11 years ago. I literally thought I died, and then I thought I was reborn.
Oh my God.
You're here!
You're here! Oh my God, this is crazy!
Gosh, you're here!
This is insane. Jennifer Pedranti, the newest Orange County housewife. We're here on your turf.
You're on my turf, and you look ready for it. And you're gonna take yoga with me right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna take yoga with you. I hope I can handle it.
You can handle it. Oh my God, you look like you can handle it.
If you wear socks, your feet will smell like it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And rotate the pelvic bone up, and then on the exhale, press the palms into the mat, tuck the chin, round the spine. Come on, Evan! Stand up tall. Come, where'd you go?
This is your first season. What was it like for you, like if you could unpack your year?
This season, I learned a ton about me. And you know what, when I look back on it, like things that happened between Tamra and I, the napkin toss.
You want to watch it? You want to come on?
Now I'm like, I should have, but you know, you're sitting there and you're like, let me come out of the napkin. What just happened?
So how did you and Tamra ultimately move past the napkin toss? Because I feel like for a lot of real housewives who aren't great at Zen and Namaste, that would write a girl off completely. They'd be like, you do not.
The longevity that I have with her means something. And so I kept giving it like the benefit of the doubt. And then at some point you have to decide, no more.
We're not tossing napkins.
Shame.
I went to Devi Rebel and I saw Jen Pedranti the other day, and she said she's doing like outdoor
Yoga retreat.
I was thinking about asking Shannon.
Oh, my good friend. How is she?
Your yoga event on the premiere episode was incredible because it was the conduit for Tamra and Shannon to get back together, kind of squash the beef.
How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good.
It was hard, I'm gonna be honest, because I felt protective of Tamra. We come into the event that I want it to be peaceful, and I want that for Tamra, but I know the situation between her and Shannon hurt. So part of me felt like I wanted eyes on Shannon, because I know what I've been told, and I know my feelings I have. And so there was a part of me that's like, be cohesive, let's be one. What are you doing? What's she saying? Is she being a bitch?
Inhale, half lift. Oh my God.
I got to meet and get to know Vicky.
Yeah, how
and
was that?
Vicky was like protective.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that about her.
I love that she sort of rallied around you whenever you were experiencing all the hearsay about your relationship with Ryan. How did it impact Ryan?
You think I'm Zen. That guy's like floating on a magic carpet made of a unicorn.
Are you guys talking about marriage?
We do talk about getting married.
You're gonna close the deal and get married?
Oh gosh. Since we met at Cut, we'll get married at Cut.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there you go. You know, my divorce is its whole other situation.
Yeah, that's a thing too.
So nobody can get married until you get divorced.
Yeah. Now, when Gina did bring up the infidelity stuff,
I heard that you had an affair.
were you like ready to like just like savasana and ignore it, or were you like ready to get into like your warrior pose and fight her?
I love Gina, but her experience is her experience, and it has nothing to do with me. And these are moments you will see.
So if Orange County fans, Bravo fans, book a trip to Orange County, it's likely that they're gonna catch you at Devi Rebel.
100%.
I'm sensing like maybe a yoga class at BravoCon.
Let's do it.
Andy, I hope you're listening.
Andy, we need yoga at BravoCon.
I am on my way to Thousand Steps Beach. This is where Tamra Judge and Heather Dubrow like to get their workouts in.
You ready for this? No. Are there really 1,000 steps?
I think it's like 250.
I've made it to Thousand Steps Beach. I'm gonna see if I can handle this. That looks really tough. It looks like an actual and literal mountain.
I already went to the gym today.
Yeah, I purposely did not.
That might have been a calculated error.
All right, guys, I'm starting, and it's already really freaking steep and challenging, and I feel like I might die. We're giving it our best effort, all right? How the hell did Tamra and Heather do that? So after all that working out, I have worked up quite the appetite. So now I'm going to one of the most, if not the most, iconic OC lunch spot, Javier's.
Hair at the job?
Hello, can I just get a table for one?
Hi!
I'm dreaming. I came to Javier's in the hopes of seeing a Real Housewife of Orange County, and I ran into 3. This is the table.
Yes, that's right.
Hi there. Thank you.
again.
Yeah, how are you?
I feel like we could have slept here.
Heather has the most deepest roots with Javier. She has her own bowls here.
I do. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, she does.
I tried to order the Heather soup without her, and they basically told me
No.
to kick rocks.
Oh my, wait, what is in the Heather soup?
So they make this chicken soup
Okay.
that's delicious, and they don't have it on the menu, but they only have these really shallow bowls here. And so I like a deep, this is me, so I like a deep bowl because I like a lot of broth and I like it to be hot, and if it's a shallow bowl, it gets cold. One day I was over at Williams-Sonoma, I bought 4 bowls and I brought them over.
Wait, so are the bowls just in the kitchen with your name on them?
We could have the chicken soup in my bowls. Yes. Yeah, okay, thank you.
He knows.
Spill more about the first episode. Let's go, Eb.
We gotta get into it. You apparently went MIA for a little bit.
Oh my gosh, I haven't spoken to you in a million years.
Am I in a one-sided friendship? Is this just for me?
I will work on that. Honestly, like I'll go in a hole. It's my own anxieties and my own stuff that I deal with. The fact that she cared about me and our friendship enough to tell me that it was pissing her off, I respect.
I have missed you, really.
That's not our only hiccup this season.
Oh, can you tease? Something tells me we're talking about Tamra, who has made her epic return.
Pull the stick out of her ass because it's really lodged in her throat.
Why is it hard to find resolution with Tamra? Because I feel like you guys have been on a journey throughout your entire time together.
Historically, we've been friends.
What changed?
I feel like I could write a dissertation on that, possibly. I mean, I feel like it's very complex.
Well, you guys immediately sort of patched things up at Jennifer Pedrante's yoga.
She's a bitch, I'm a bitch. We're both bitches.
And I love how all 3 of you sort of championed resolution between Shannon and Tamra.
I think you need to have a conversation with her. I think you need to tell her exactly how you feel.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much.
This is,
There's the bowl.
I feel, I can hear like angels singing.
What an honor.
We've got to talk about this Taylor Armstrong moment.
Oh my God, it's so good.
She is entering her acting era. It seems like there's some toe-to-toe happening.
For you, did talk my career? You. We have different opinions about what happened that day. You'll have to see that.
I spent the morning doing yoga with Jen. What did you guys appreciate about her most? Maybe her cheesiness?
I saw that clip.
You're so impressive as just a woman and a human.
You are good at the cheesy stuff.
I don't mean to be cheesy.
Jen really goes hard with the like, you're the sun and moon and stars and you're such a beautiful, ethereal, perfect one. And I don't do well receiving those things. Like, just real namaste, you know? Yes.
I can't believe this happened. A whole lunch at Javier's with Heather, Gina, and Emily from the Real Housewives of Orange County. And with Heather's soup and her Williams-Sonoma bowl that she literally purchased for Javier's. Like, this was such a blessing. It's such a blessing. This was like a religious experience.
Thanks for having us. Good seeing you.
Good seeing you too. All right, now I'm off to the Quiet Woman to continue my day living like a real housewife of Orange County. You guys, I'm really emotional right now because as you can see behind me, I have finally made it to the Quiet Woman, the final stop on my quest to becoming a real housewife of Orange County. This is the place where Shannon Beador iconically said, "This isn't my place, you f***ing bitch!" And I'm hoping maybe I'll run into Shannon tonight. Oh my God. I am short-circuiting right now. This is insane.
You're surprised? This is my seat.
You guys, when Kelly Clarkson said some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this, when Lizzie McGuire said this is what dreams are made of, like this is what she was talking about.
I like to call it the not so quiet woman.
When we're here.
Especially her.
Yes, this is Shannon's spot, and like we said, yeah.
This isn't my place. It was a teaching moment for me.
How do you unpack that moment at the Quiet Woman? It really is. It's so historic.
It's crazy because I cried for probably 2 months after it happened because I was so humiliated and embarrassed. And what's interesting is Tamra and I months later went to a movie premiere together, and we said let's stop at dinner at the Quiet Woman. And it had been months, so I picked up the phone and called Julius, the manager. I said, "It's Shannon Beador. Can I come back?" And he said, "Shannon, if we didn't let people back in like you, this restaurant would be closed." So we came here for dinner.
Tell me about the moments that happen at the Quiet Woman when cameras aren't here. Tell me your wildest.
They're a little foggy. I remember us in this booth.
The breast weaning.
Where were we?
We had been to the breast weaning party.
She says it like it's no big deal. Yeah. Remember the breast weaning party?
Of course I remember it.
Yeah.
Taylor, you're here. You're here in the mix. You're here in Orange County. What was it like joining Orange County in this era, season 17?
It was interesting coming into an existing cast because I don't know all of their trauma and drama, and I love them both. And so watching them, I was like, wait, I gotta do a little research here because I don't know what they're pissed about, but they're like sisters, so I'm never gonna uncover all of it.
How did we get here? Because that premiere, it is wonderful to see you two reconnect, but at the very end, we get a teaser of what's to come in your first sit down after reconnecting at the yoga retreat.
I'm gonna tear up. I'm at a point in my life where everything is so good, and I don't want to have hardships about anything or with anyone.
It didn't happen overnight, that's for sure.
No, there was a lot of hills and valleys.
Yeah, so we originally met at the yoga retreat, and then from there we set a date to meet again. And it didn't go as planned, and you'll see that, I think, on the second episode.
Hashtag nasty.
Hashtag nasty.
Hashtag it wasn't me.
Okay, well, I'm glad that we made it here, and the band is back together.
The band is back.
Whoa, watch your head!
Tell me what it was like having Vicky back in the mix and sort of figuring out how this trifecta could work again.
So you will see some iconic bar dancing moments in Mexico.
The three of are you bar dancing too, Taylor?
Well, I would have been, but you'll see why I got held back babysitting. And not
babysitting
a
instead of
child.
bar dancing? Oh.
Exactly.
Yeah.
How are you approaching this round of Housewives as opposed to when you were a diamond holder? Is this a new Taylor we're seeing?
I never heard her! No! I have never heard her!
It is a new Taylor, for sure. But I will say the best part about all of it has been the friendships I've developed with these two. It's not easy at our age, I don't think, to find new friends that you truly trust. And so I've confided, they know a lot more about me than even comes out on the show this season. And they've been...
And it's in the vault. Some
Speaking
people,
of-
there's like an easy combination to that vault because they just talk about everything that's in the vault. The door's open to their vault.
Or you make up. Oh, sorry.
Okay, so we are just like
She
summer
said it!
vaulting through this season.
It's kind of revolting.
Okay, revolting. I do have to ask though, as we see in the trailer, you and Heather do kind of go at it a little bit.
You and I pinky promised.
What can you say about the journey that you take with Heather? Because on the premiere, Heather's out here championing the reconciliation of you two.
She's a self-centered person that only gives a about herself.
Well, how about this? Can't people evolve and change?
Seem that way.
Oh, is that the operative word, seemed?
I really came back to the show not knowing where my spot is, not knowing. I heard all these girls talk bad things about me, and then when I got back, everybody was nice to me.
What do you think was behind her being super nice to you?
Because according to some people on the show, she had mentioned that she's afraid of me.
So she told you that, okay.
But she denies it.
Off camera. So it's an issue. Are we saying too much?
How are you with Heather?
Never expected for us to have issues on the show, but It's gonna happen and you're gonna see why. She hurt my feelings and I don't like to be pushed into a corner.
Is there anything that you guys are not looking forward to reliving?
Maybe the napkin throw.
I'm gonna watch it? You want to come on?
Will you please? Do it. Oh my God. Why are we tossing napkins in her face?
She had said something that was so untrue. Words couldn't come out, so I threw a napkin. Better than a glass of wine.
There were no broken bones or bruises.
I have a good feeling about this season.
You know, Andy said he likes it, and if our boss is happy, everybody gets to be happy, right?
Cheers to that, yes. All right, guys, I just finished up dinner with Tamra, Taylor, and Shannon, the star of The Quiet Woman, who didn't throw a plate in my face, unfortunately, but her friend Tamra threw a napkin in my face. And that felt like the ultimate honor, and that's just what happens when you're living a day in the life of a real housewife of Orange County.
I'm so hungry. God, I feel like I'm gonna pass out. But are you eating a sandwich? God, is that wrong?
The ladies were right. A sub in the sauna hits that much harder.